Welcome, everybody, to Midday Magazine for this Thursday, April 17, 2025. Have your host, James J. Maloff here. In part two today, we're going to be speaking with Anna Mitchell. She is a natural resource educator with UW-Madison Division of Extension, right now in studio. Thanks to our friends at Nakusa Port Edward State Bank. We're talking to our friends at Visit Rome. Jillian Alekna is in with us, Marketing and Events Coordinator. Jill, it's good to have you back with us.
Yeah,
it's been a little bit.
Good to be back.
Hope that everything went well last month at your conference and stuff. It was nice to hang out with. Good. Very good to hear.
Yes.
Very cool. And we appreciate having you back and the work that you guys do over there. I know we got a lot to get to, so let's dive right in. And we got something coming up tomorrow that we want to get to.
Yeah, at the Leicester Public Library of Rome, they have a Paint a Teacup Planter event running from 2 to 3 p.m. Adults are invited to get creative and paint their own ceramic teapot planter. This program is 100% free. However, they require registration ahead of time because space is limited. And if you're thinking about going, I would say call sooner rather than later because it's tomorrow.
And if for some reason you're not able to, they do things like this a lot. So keep that in mind and just keep an eye out for it and be listening to segments like this, and we'll keep you up to date on it. It's a fun event. That's a cool idea, too. They come up with such great stuff there.
Do.
Again, this weekend, got another great event coming up, and one that we were talking about on our morning show a little bit. Got a great Easter egg hunt. Yeah,
the Lake Arrowhead Easter egg hunt kicks off at technically 10 a.m. sharp, but I would highly suggest getting there early, like 9:45 a.m. If you even want to be a little earlier than that, go for it.
I couldn't agree more, yeah.
This event is open to both members and the public and for children up to 12 years old. In the event that there's snow, hopefully not, or rain, this event will be moved indoors in the clubhouse area.
I'm a little bit of a weather nerd. I like watching the Weather Channel and some of that stuff. And every morning on our morning show, we talk with Brittany Merlot, our meteorologist. And I don't want to taunt Mother Nature. I don't want to threaten or risk anything here. But everything we're hearing, it should be really nice this weekend. So we're
knock on wood.
Yes, everybody knock on wood together right now. Let's just make darn sure. But it does sound like it's going to be pretty nice this weekend, which is great for the kids and these families and everything. When I was looking over the notes that you sent over, Jillian, which I always appreciate that you do, and Jillian gets us so in tune for this interview. It's why it's so good every time. I appreciate it. I don't know if I've ever done a triple take on one of the things that I saw on the list of things to talk about, but I did with this next one, and I couldn't be more excited about this. I think this is a really fun thing to bring to the area. Let's dive into what's going on this Saturday over at Leicester Library.
Yeah, so we're back at the library, this time for Belly Dance Fitness, running from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And this is actually happening every Saturday from this one, April 19th, through May 10th. Try a low-impact workout that gets you moving. No matter your size, race, age, mobility, or ability level, you deserve to celebrate your body with joyful movement. Improve your strength and muscle tone, your grace and confidence, balance and posture, and most of all, have fun. This is, once again, another free event sponsored by the Friends of the Leicester Public Library. So even if you are like, I've never done belly dancing, or I could never picture myself ever doing that, still come. It is so much fun. No pressure at all.
So this has been a thing since I remember my senior year in high school. I had a friend that did this, and I'm old, so that was a long time ago. So it's been a thing for a long time. I love that it's becoming more and more of a thing in areas and stuff. But for those that don't, I've never attended anything like this. It's not only fun and great exercise and all of that, but if you do it and you don't like it, well, okay, so you don't have to do it again. There's no side effects may include nothing. There's no side effects. There's not, and it's a free thing for that they're doing over there. So even that part is fun. And I almost guarantee you that any hesitancy you have with this, the moment you get doing it and you see others doing it, you're going to feel right at home. You're going to feel comfortable. You're going to feel fine. Not only going to have a good time, but get some exercise and get a little energy out. And that's always fun. This is again happening every Saturday, April 19th through May 10th. A tip of the hat to Leicester Library for doing these kind of things. That's really cool. We know how important job fairs are, and we have a lot of them going on in the area this time of year, and got another great one coming up at Lake Arrowhead.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of bouncing back and forth between the library and Lake Arrowhead.
Yeah.
So they have their last installment of their Lake Arrowhead Job Fair for 2025 this Saturday from 10 a.m. to noon. Bring your resume. There are on-site interviews for a variety of positions and a variety of time frames, so part, full-time, seasonal, year-round. You can speak directly with department managers and human resources. Jobs include golf shop assistant, rangers, starters, attendants, lifeguards, hostesses, cooks, etc., etc. I know the Easter weekend can get pretty busy, so if you still want to be involved but can't make it to this, reach out to Lake Arrowhead.
Yeah.
They'd be more than happy to help you.
You listed a bunch of great jobs there, Jillian, and everything. There's other things out there too that you might find interesting.
Yeah.
That we don't even haven't even scratched the surface of things that are available over there, and that could be a real foot in the door in those industries right here, right in your own neck of the woods.
Yes,
and
exactly.
Lake Arrowhead is really good at what they do too. They've been doing this a long time. They're very good at it. It's a great chance to learn more about the industry, find out from people in the industry that are really good at it, and also find out maybe this might be the new career for you. So many people are going, not wanting a job but a career, and this may be that for you. You can, go to the fair and find out. Again, 10 to 2 this Saturday over at Lake Arrowhead. Also going on this Saturday, it's just so much going on this weekend.
I know, right?
This one sounded really fun to me. I was looking forward to hearing more about it going on over at Sandhill.
Yeah, it's the Wild Edibles Hunt running from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Sandhill Wildlife Area. Calling all nature enthusiasts. Are you hoping to get prepped for a summer of foraging? Expert botanist Jessica Prindeville will lead a search for all the wild edibles Sandhill has to offer. We'll start with a short classroom discussion to learn the basics, followed by a guided hike. You can register by contacting the Natural Resources Educator, Haley Cracker, and it is a $5 registration fee. And once again, I mentioned this earlier, it is this weekend, so register sooner rather than later.
And they do events like this from time to time,
they do.
Too. So if you miss this one, keep an eye out on the things that they're doing over there. Another fun idea from them. They're really good at this. It's great to hear. And you encourage you to be a part of it, everybody. And again, that registration, they can contact Haley for that if they need to.
They can.
And Saturday, April 19th, going to, again, sticking with this weekend, more at Lake Arrowhead.
Yeah. 3:30 to 6 p.m. is their trivia night. They are select Saturdays starting at 4 p.m., but registration begins 30 minutes ahead of time, so that's why I said 3:30. It is $20 per team, and teams consist of 2 to 8 players. It'll be 6 rounds with 10 questions each. And teams will be comprised of 2 to 8 players. More players may be allowed at staff discretion. So if you're a team of 9 and you don't want to part, I'm pretty sure you can still play.
Yeah.
No cell phones or electronic devices of any kind may be used during the game.
Yeah.
If you're found with one, that team will be disqualified.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair.
Yeah, no cheating.
Yeah, and I that's one of those things I've never understood. I don't know how you can enjoy a win when you cheat. So, but, I think this is such a fun thing and one of those cool things that get people out of the house, especially right now where we're trying to get. We got more of an opportunity to get out now, but still, not everything is wide open for us. So this kind of stuff is a chance to do something fun, get out of the house, and maybe win some cool stuff. That's great. The team part of it is so much fun, I think. Doing these trivia nights by yourself are okay. When it's just one, you against other people in the bar or something like that. But when you can put a team together, it's such a more fun atmosphere.
It is.
It's a great one. And then this coming Wednesday, April 23rd, I love paloozas or any oozas or any of that. This sounds like a lot of fun, Jillian.
Yeah, at Foss's Garden Center in Rome, they're having their planter palooza from 3:30 to 6 p.m. Bring your own empty planter or get one here at Foss's for purchase. They have thousands of plant options to choose from. After making your selections, we will be around to answer any questions. And just in case we get a wayward frost coming up, you can store your planters at Foss's if you choose. They'll just keep them warm and happy until frost is gone. Space is limited, and they require you to text or call 608-697-5391 to reserve your spot. Also, just to keep in the back of your head, their open house is April 26th and 27th, so make sure you stop by then for refreshments, deals, and starting your gardens off right.
Oh, yeah. I know a couple of people. Heck, I know a couple of people in this building that are going to be showing up for that. I'm so excited for our gardeners and our planters out there getting a little bit closer to their time of year, That is a great event to be able to check out. And along with this event and all the things that we're talking about here, keep in mind, everybody, not only are these fun, wonderful events, but they're local events. And you are supporting local throughout all of this, which just makes everything, it feels good. Then you think about that part of it and it just feels great. Feels a lot much better. Just enhances all of the things that we're talking about here.
And even if you've never been to Foss's and want to go later in the summer, go for it. The size of the building is deceiving. Yeah. It looks tiny, but oh my gosh, there's greenhouses upon greenhouses behind it.
I've only been there once, but I made that mistake. I walked there and I'm like, I got enough time to do this. I did not have enough time. It was way bigger than I would have thought. It was really cool. It was very rewarding. That's awesome. That's very cool. Another one we're looking forward to. Love any chance to talk about Hoozles at the lakes. I love our friends over there. Worked with them many times over the years, and they got some more trivia coming up.
Yeah, so they have trivia every Wednesday from 6 p.m. to about 8 p.m. It is always free. Gift cards are available for first through third place teams if you're feeling competitive. So if you have friends, family members, co-workers, I was going to say your dog, but maybe not. I'd encourage you to come out to Hoozles every Wednesday for their trivia.
It would be my luck. I don't bring the dog. And what category comes up? Dogs. And I don't have them with me. I don't, it's a great one. Again, everything I was saying before about trivia, same thing with something like this, where it's a great chance to get out of the house, have some fun, have some fellowship, run into people you may not even run into very often, all those things, while also having a great time. They do a really great job with the emceeing of this, too. It's a fun event. Every Wednesday, got other great things happening over at Lake Sherwood Lodge.
Yeah, so if trivia is not your style, we encourage you to go over to Lake Sherwood Lodge for Bargo from 6:30 to 9 p.m. It's kind of a mix between bingo and playing cards. If you have any questions more than what I can say on the air, call Lake Sherwood Lodge at 715-325-2636. And if you're like, hey, I want a meal out of this too, you can come on over and enjoy their awesome lakeside chicken dinner for $1 off, or some great pizza and appetizers, as they're always coming out with something new. As we get closer to summer, there's going to be more things coming out for their specials.
That chicken dinner I've heard about, it's a really good one. You especially, you look at that menu and there's so many things to choose from and everything. I encourage you to try that one, everybody. It's good stuff. And also coming up Saturday, April 26th, another important event going on. And I do say important because it's fun and it's an interesting event, but it's also an opportunity for you to keep history alive and keep a pride in this area with our great friends at the Historic Point Bass, who join us all the time here on our show.
Yeah, 9 a.m. to about 4 p.m. will be their campfire cooking workshop right at the Historic Point Bass grounds. This workshop will concentrate on cooking methods and foods used by our ancestors. It will be conducted by volunteer staff of Historic Point Bass with assistance from others who have expertise in a specific area. So you will learn basic fire building and primitive methods, campfire and open hearth cooking using cast iron, and cooking and baking on an 1850s style kitchen range. The cost is $15 per person, and class size is 15 or less. So if you're interested, sign up sooner rather than later.
Yeah, yeah. We had the guys on the other day talking about this event. They're so excited and looking forward to it so much. There are techniques and things you can only learn through people like this and through the tools that they're using over there and everything. But it's also such a fun event and such an opportunity to really appreciate what we have now and have some perspective about those things, while also seeing, oh, wow, we still do this just about the same way as we did back then. There's a lot of interesting stuff when it comes to that. And I can incur two real quick points about this, and I apologize, Jillian, to get on a soapbox here, but I really appreciate what they do over there, and I really love this area. And I feel like the Historic Point Bus is the perfect accumulation of all of these things, of keeping history alive, having fun, while also being a nonprofit and being something that is there for the community, and not to earn a profit necessarily, but to share information, share education and history and everything. And they could always use more hands over there, especially anybody younger wants to get on over there. The guys ain't getting any younger. We want them around another 100 years, but they'll be the first to tell you we could always use young blood over there. So encourage that and volunteering and such. And not just young blood and volunteering and everything, but when you're attending these events, bring the kids. And you bring the kids to the events, they're going to have fun with this too. But then you're also, for one, you never know what might spark in that mind. And maybe they want to get into history or take some work at the Historic Point Bus or volunteer over there. But you're also showing, hey, this is what you do as an adult. You support these kind of things. And then they become adults and do that. It's really great work that they're doing over there. Encourage you to be a part of it and take this great event in. Wednesday, April 23rd. I'm sorry, we already did that one. I got sidetracked. Saturday, April 26th, another meat raffle coming up.
Yeah, this time at Cal's Corner, running from 1 to 3 p.m. The tickets do go on sale at noon. Come for some fun, tasty food and a drink or two. If you've never been to Cal's, go there, even just for the food, not even for meat raffle. Yeah. It is so good.
Yeah, shout out to Cal's Corner. Good people over there. Great food. Great food. And then that same thing, Saturday, April 26th. Oh, this sings to me back to the 80s, Jillian. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, from 7 to 11 p.m. Enjoy drink specials, karaoke from Two Bros Entertainment, and prizes for the most totally tubular outfit.
Nicely done by them. Yes, that is a radical event right there. That is that's going to be a fun one. I got to get to that. Sunday, April 27th, another great one happening at Lake Arrowhead with a great name.
Yeah, Booze, Beer, and Wine Bingo, running from 2:30 to 5 p.m. Join us for this crowd favorite. Cards go on sale at 2:30 p.m. Bingo starts at 3:30 p.m. sharp. There will be 10 rounds, and each packet is $13. The packet includes one card for each round, and it is 21 and over, so sorry, kids.
Yeah. But one day you can check it out. But that's going to be another fun event over at Lake Arrowhead. And then wrapping up the month of April, got another great one happening on Wednesday, April 30th.
Yeah, we're back at Foss's Garden Center from 5 to 6 p.m. for a May Day basket planting event for kids. This event is open for kids ages 4 to 12. A $5 fee includes a flower to plant and the basket it is in. Space is limited, so call or text 608-697-5391 to reserve your child's spot.
Yeah, I encourage you to do that, everybody. And Jillian's going to be back next month to talk about more of May and going forward. But let's go ahead and touch on some of the May Day events coming up, Jillian, before we can give people a little bit of a preview of May.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Saturday, May 3rd and Sunday, May 4th, our WTA home grounds will be having their spring kickoff. All target shots will be reported to the ATA for inclusion in each shooter's records. Each year in May, the AIM members all over the nation will compete in the National Online Zone Championship. So you go to shoot and it will be recorded. And instead of traveling all over the country, you get to compare how you ranked with other people around the country.
Yeah.
Because I am not a trap shooter myself, I would highly suggest you visit the Wisconsin Trap Shooters Association website or call 888-704-6999 6588 for the most up-to-date information regarding the dates, times of the shoots.
Yeah, it's very cool that they do that, and that's going to be a really fun event. Got a couple more May events we wanted to preview for everybody.
Yeah, May 9th, we're back at Leicester Public Library of Rome for the Flower Power, Decorate, and Grow event from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. Kids are invited to paint their own flower pot and plant zinnia seeds. All supplies are provided for this free program. However, registration is required as space is limited.
Mm-hmm. And wrapping up, Jillian, I wanted to make sure we got this one in because we're big fans of it. The Friends of Sand Hill open house that's happening next month.
Yeah, Saturday, May 10th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're talking all about white-tailed deer this year.
Yeah.
After a deer ecology talk, we'll go into the property by wagon to view some of the management practices in action. We invite you to come at any time during the day to check out the free activities for all ages, a nature store, and informational displays. They also will be hosting a pre-event birding tour at 8 a.m., which does require a $10 fee upon arrival. Register for the birding tour by contacting Vicki Palin at vpalin@tds.net or 715-652-3131.
And if you need further information or need a repeat of an email address or phone number or something, can encourage you to reach out to Jillian and get that info. And Jill, how can they do that?
Yeah, I would say first place to look is our website. Visit romewi.com and click on our events calendar. And we'll have all of these events and more listed on there. Yeah. Otherwise, you can call us at 715-325-3100.
Be sure to check out their social media as well and share their work on your page. You just never know who might see it otherwise. And be sure to bookmark that website. It's an amazing website. Visit romewi.com. Visit romewi.com. While we talked about a lot in the last half an hour, we haven't even scratched the surface of all the things that are available for you in the Rome area. I encourage you to check it out, everybody. Buy local, support local. We appreciate you, Jillian, being here. Thanks so much for the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Big thank you to Nakusa Port Edward State Bank sponsoring this segment. We appreciate them as well, and we'll be back with more Midday Magazine right here at 97.5 FM, 1320 AM, WFHR. We are locally grown radio.